Welcome, salutations, respected co-sadhakas. 11 our Vyaktitwas elaborately explained in our morning class. Each of them must listen once or twice more. Remember all of them. The Loka Sevaka, Dharma Samsthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerana Yukta. These six hours are empowered by the six sources of Parabrahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Mata Prakriti Tattva, Sakala Adhisthana Devatas, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara Guru, and Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Rupa, Shruti Mata. Beautiful Shastram, Yoga system, dream come true. We are studying Nirvana Prakaranam, Vairagya Prakaranam, 21st Sarga, STHREE, JUGUPSA, VARNANAM, we are seeing. In this way, taking each and every aspect of our life which is binding, scrutinize, analyze it, unbiased way, see the shortcomings in that, binding effects in that, the natural faults in them. We have to get vairagya for them and keep them away so that our heart mind becomes free and fully available for the Tattva Chintana. That is the idea in all Shastras, and that aspect in this Shastra is more elaborately, beautifully done through the mouth of Bhagavan Sri Rama himself. Great text it is, tough it is, no doubt, lengthy it is, no doubt, deep it is, no doubt. Yet, if we have the patience, love to study and patiently, lovingly, little by little study, it will be great. Then, not only study Manana Avagahana, if we can really bring into our life all the aspects for which alone these Shastras are given, definitely our path becomes really beautiful towards the goal, the reality. May Sri Rama, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Valmiki, all of them bless us that we fully, thoroughly, not only study this Shastra, understand, do sadhana, and reach to that nirvana, which is the lakshya of this huge Shastra. Even to think of studying itself is so heavy thought. You know, this one, the Mandukya Upanishad, the Brahma Sutras, and some Siddhi Granthas like Advaita Siddhi, Brahma Siddhi. These are all very tough textbooks. Mhm. uh, Knowing that they exist also is not common. Finding them, studying is next to impossible only. We took up almost 70, 80 days. We are studying it from 80 days, 81 days. It goes on. Let us see how far, how long. The Lord blesses us. We, with our relaxed mood, as much we are given chance blessings, so much we study. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Amsarashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Yairime Gurubihi Purvam Badavakya प्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्वशास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् आवदामहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठम् बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परं ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीवसिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदिब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदमोक्षप्राप्त्यस्मिन् क्षणे सनातनधर्मवैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः मोक्षमार्गाणां सहित पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगतिकथा शान्तिपुरोभिवृद्धि अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्धस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यक्षेमस्थैर्यादिप्राप्ति शक्तिसम्पदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुघ्ननिर्मूलनद्वारा धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थमनेक राममन्दिरवत् कृष्णशिवमन्दिराणामनेक समस्तमन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरसाधना शास्त्राध्ययनाध्यापनोपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा सनातनधर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरसमस्तशत्रूणां समूल विनाशनार्थं निर्मूलनार्थं समस्तविश्वे धर्म मोक्षपुरुषार्थप्रचारेण विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनसाधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्रीवाल्मीकिमहर्षिविरचित श्रीयोगवासिष्ठमहारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओमतः श्री वाल्मीकिमहर्षिविरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठमहारामायणं प्रथम वैराग्यप्रकरणं मङ्गलाचरणश्लोकाः ॐ यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्र एवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्मरन्ति श्रीकरा यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरे यवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथा काशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः ओमत एकविंशतिप्रकरणं स्त्रीजुगुप्सा वर्णन प्रकरणं श्रीराम उवाच. Friends, we have seen yesterday how Vishalata with Vishalata, the Kanta Stree is compared. Pushpabhirama Madhura. So Abhiramana means the Madhurya of the Pushpa in the Lata of Stree. Karapallava Shalini. The hands themselves are the tender leaves, the pallavas of this Stree Rupi Vishalata. Brahmarakshi Vilasadhya. The Adya Vilasa of the Brahmara on the flowers of this Stree Vishalata are the Akshi Vinyasa, movement of the eyes. Stanastavaka Dharani. The flowers, the bunches of flowers are the Stanakavara. Pushpa Kesara Gaurangi. The Pushpa Antargata Kesara alone, the Gaura Angavarana. Naramarana Tatpara. This Vishalata's Tatparata is only in one. Naramarana. Like the Vishalata kills the human beings. This Nari named Vishalata's Tatparata is only in killing the Nara. What is the killing of Nara? Not physically killing, but if in that person, the sadhaka, the mumukshu, the jignasu is killed, the dharmika vyakti is killed, the manushyatva is killed, and if he is pulled down to the life living like animal, that is more than killing only. Then the dadati unmatta vaivashyam. So it gives the vivashata, it gives the unmattata, finally it gives the maranata. Unmatta vivasha marana. Intoxicating, unmatta vivasha, totally enslaving, marana destroying. Does this Vishalata named Kanta? See Rama's way of clearly putting in front of us. Should we not have that subtle vairagya, ability of intellect to understand these details and develop that required vairagya and help ourselves? Not only this life, any number of lives we get, our single pointedness in the mind is only of doing our adhyatmika sadhana to know Paramatma. Nothing in general, and this attraction in particular should distract us or disturb us or become obstruction or obstacle. May we sincerely, seriously pray and prepare ourselves also in Vairagya through these knowledges. So tell to ourselves again and again, enough of it, such destroying emotions or attractions, attachment. I am not going to succumb to, I am not going to yield to, I am not going to encourage, I am not going to allow them to come to me, nor I go towards that side. In this way, aneka manovritti, when we go on entertain, make those samskaras very, 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 very strong. Isn't it? Then only from the beginning itself, the mind intellect is totally dedicated only in the sadhanasa paramatma prapti. In that mind, these nonsenses never come. Prayer also, when we do, Bhagavan also puts us in such safe and secured zone where the troubles, problems from these sources never touch us. Next one we saw yesterday. Satkaryochvasamatreణ bhujangadalanotkaya kantayodhriyate jantuhu karabhyeva uragaha balat. Example is karabhya iva uragaha balat. Karabhya by the bears, uragaha the snakes, balat from the bila are pulled out. How it does it? Uchvasa Matrena. By the inhaling power only, that bear from the snake hill, snake hole, pulls the snake out and kills it. Same to here, the woman named Karabhyaha, the bear, Uchvasa Matrena. What is her Uchvasa? Satkarya. Satkarya is all physical hava bhava which you call them. है ना द भ्रू विलास भ्रू ललाट देन आंखों का देखना फिर smile on the face, variety of decorations, the way of talking, more than that, the sweet words, nectarine looking words. These are the ones, the uchvasa of the karamya. And we are the serpents seated in the whole of our own dharma, our own maryada, our own adhyatmika sadhana, etc. Then with those क्या कहते हैं यहाँ सत्कार्य उच्छ्वास we the snakes are pulled out, then we are killed and destroyed. You know, therefore, so deeply in the bila of our sadhana we have to be that far away from this uchvas of the the lalana satkarya. That is a lesson. Very, very powerful. Some things, the fire you can't take for granted. Big ocean jumping it, you can't take for granted. Playing with the poison or poisonous snake is never any day not allowed. In the same way, Agni Shikha Kitara, then these type of thoughts involvements also for spiritual seeker, totally they are destructive. Hmm. In that one of the Hindi Gana also, that Gana comes. है ना, मेरी भीगी भीगी से, है ना, आग से नाता नारी से रिश्ता. कोई किसने भी लिखा हो, करेक्ट ओनली रोट. So this is what the fact of life. Allow, get destroyed. Don't want to be destroyed, don't allow. For that, the strongest kavacha of the convinced, thorough intellectual knowledge that given a chance we get destroyed. Therefore, conviction that we will not give any chance. ये स्वयं निर्मित कवच, the jnana and Bhagavad Upasana, then Bhagavad Anugraha ityadi. So next one is Kamanamna. Interesting this one. Today we are starting from 18th mantra. Kamanamna kiratena vikirna mugdha chetasam naryo naravihanganam angabandhana vaguraha. Interesting. Here angabandhana vagura, the binding snare or the net. With that, the nari is compared in this shloka. Kamanamna kiratena. The kirat is kamana, the lust desire in the mind. Then mugdha chetasam. By that kirata, kamanamna, our citta gets deluded. Then that kamanamna kirata, by him vikirna, widely spread, is what? Nariyaha, nari. What is she? Angabandhana vagura. It is the binding net snare only. For whom? Naravihanganam. For the bird like you and I, the man like bird, the snare is that women put by the desire lust named Kirata, and he does that Mugdha Chetasam. Mugdha Cheta means that bird is so deluded by the small little grains that are there, goes for it, gets caught up in the snare. It is deluded. So Vishaya Bhogas are the small little bites are the prey or eatables that are put. Kama is the Kirata. Then the snare is the Yuvati. And the man or the called Vihanga. Naranama Vihanganam Angabandhana Vagura. Isn't it? Only the ones who have done sufficient Viveka Vairagya Prarthana in many, many, many lives, that they are safe from this most dangerous snare, protecting from its bondage. And the story should be continued or concluded or completely understood, even though it is not mentioned by Rama in these lokas. Every saying has a conclusion that everyone knows and everybody should think, as the Rama is not mentioned, Valmiki ji has not written, we also do not need not mention. One place we can mention here, ki that Kirata does not take that bird to take care of it by giving it the food and drinks etc. ना, उसका एक ही काम है उसको मार के खाना. So here also, like a snare, the nari catches the bird of man, means the next step is that man is destroyed in manly purushartha of dharma moksha. That is to be conclusively understood. मतलब उसका जीवन का अंत हो गया, ऐसा मानना. In many other shastras said, here also said, one who has gone caught up by this kama pishachi, his many, many lives get distracted, destroyed, not only from the spiritual sadhana of moksha, but also from the dharma and he gets into the chain of the Papa karma, which invokes for him the terrible, inexplicable Narakadi Dukkhas. You know? So, therefore, keeping away the sentiments for attraction or attachment, create the sentiments about if I involve in this, not only my sadhana gets destroyed, but I become Rashta and will be taken into Narakadi. These sentiments let us bring and therefore learn to keep away, keep away, keep away. बस मरने तक ब्रह्म ज्ञान मिलने तक हमें कीप अवे ही एक ही लेसन है. We have studied in other shastras, the Yayati Maharaja shloka in Bhagavatam when he enjoyed Yuvavastha 2 times. 2000 years he enjoyed. Then he says, Najatu Kamaha Kamanam Upabhogena Shamyati Havisha Krishnavartmaiva Bhoya Eva Avivardate. And then Kamajanamite Moolam Sankalpatame Jayase Natvam Sankalpaishyami Tename Navavishyasi. So these have to be regularly studied. Gita 5th chapter 19th shloka Shaknoti iha eva yaha sodhum prak sharira vimokshanaat kamakrodhodbhavam vegam sayuktaha sasukhi naraha. Second chapter also sa shanti apnoti na kama kami. And vihaya kaman yah sarvan human charati nispruhaha nispruho nirahankaraha sa shantim adhigacchati. Yesha brahmi sthiti. Greatly it is said. Third chapter to Arjuna when asks, what is that because of which not wantedly we commit all the sin? Kena prayuktaha ayam purusha pavan charati. Bhagavan gave answer, kama yeshaha krodha yeshaha. Kama is desire generally for everything. है ना पंच ज्ञानेन्द्रियों से भोग करना मानसिक भोग इत्यादि among all of them this kama vikara is powerful because in this all jnanendriyas all antakarana sharira everything is involved सबसे terrible dangerous. This is how Sri Rama is comparing with a snare for a Nara Vihanga that he will be caught only for getting destroyed. Next. Lalana Vipulalane Manomattamatam Gajaha Ratishrunkhalaya Brahman Baddhatisthati Mukavatu. See that sloka. So, Lalana Vipula Alana. Very strong, very hefty. Alana, the stambha, the khamba, the pole or the pillar. Which is that? The Lalana named. The women named is the pole. Women is a pole. To that, Manomatta Matangajaha. Of a human being's mind named. Otherwise, very strong, heavy elephant is Baddaha, is tied. And what is the Shrunkala that is tied? Rati Shrunkalaya. With that chain of the Kama Asakti, the mind named elephant of the man is tied down to the women named pole. Result is what? Tishtati Mukavatu. That now is benumbed, is dumb, that is not able to talk or listen anything regarding dharma or regarding moksha. So we have to interpret these things. Mokavat is like this. So the picture you can make a very strong pillar or pole, a huge elephant, all its four legs are tied with chains, and those chains are tied to this pole. That now it can't do anything, go anywhere, sat down there like a Muga Hati. Muka means all limbs non-functional. मुका करके मुख से वो बोल नहीं पाता ऐसा कहा that means all faculties antakarana they all have become deaf and dumb and benumbed. Means what? He is helpless, hapless victim. Means the energyless, inspirationless, goalless, therefore useless. Imagine the picture of elephant with all its gait and all, freely moving in the jungle, frightening all other animals, breaking big, big trees, playing in beautiful rivers. Such an elephant's free elephant. Now the same elephant, imagine, tied down to the pole with the shrunkhala. So too, a man elephant is mind elephant, which can revel in spirituality, revel in dharma, revel in upasana, revel in serving the world. Such elephant is now tied down with the Rati Shrunkala to the Lalana named pole. He has become now Mukavat. See that picture. I mean, this is how every shloka has to be picturized for clearly understanding in the way the Rama wants to communicate, convey. कहा ये फ्री हाथी अपना अनंत शक्ति के साथ क्या क्या कर सकता है और द हाथी नाउ टाइड डाउन सो मनोनामम अत्तगजः मतंगजः मनोमत्त मतंगजः रतिशृंखलया हे ब्रह्मन् ललना अलान विपुलान ललना विपुलालाने बद्धः मूकवत् तिष्ठति. Here the mukata is no people who are infatuated in this way, kama vikara. They can't take care of mother, father. They can't take care of children or family or naukari. They can't even, ये जो minimum चीज़ें they can't do. How do we expect them to do the social service, the human service, then other philanthropic things or spiritual things? वो तो impossible है. बहुत दूर की बात. And not mentioned here, we can add to it is what? Not only that, that Matangajaha, though it is Muka and non speakable regarding these positive things, but as regards doing the negative things to fulfill the desire, it is as ferocious as any proper हाथी और टाइगर एटसेट्रा. पाप करने में, है ना, अर्थ आदि कमाने के लिए, काम उपभोग के लिए, वो तो पूरा वो शक्ति अपना यूज करेगा. Ha ha ha, that aspect Rama is not specifically telling. He is telling as if he is a Raja. So Raja has all the plentiness of wealth. Therefore, wealth ka khillat nahi hai. So a wealthy person is becoming Muka. Non-wealthy, not only Muka, he will have to earn the money to fulfill his kamana, any kamana. Then he will aggressively do the negative things. See, a highly rich person, he takes drugs, sleeps in house like a Mukavat because he doesn't need to go out to fetch money. But a laborer, a naukryless fellow, when he gets addicted to drinks, drugs, he cannot lay down at one place. He needs money. So he goes for the chori and all the durmarg. That second part Rama did not say because he's talking about the Raja type of rich people. उनका ही वो हाल है तो what to talk about others. So therefore, never get caught up to that lalana named alana. That is the thing. Next, janma palvala matsyanam chitta kardama charinam pumsam durvasana rajjuhu nari badisha pindika. What a cute way of explanation. Okay, janma palvala matsyanam. The man is like a fish who is born in the small pit hole of the water. Then where is he doing the charanam movement, living life? Chitta kardama charinam. The kardama of that daldal, is nothing but the chitta only. जिसमें plenty of the kama vikaras. So, वो जो पलवल में जन्म लिया मछली के समान मनुष्य living in this kardama, the kitchen of the chitta. And then for him, pumsam durvasana rajjuhu. In him, the durvasanas, whatever are there, kama vikara, they become the thread. Then finally, what is the badisha pindika? The, the what you call that prey, जो मछली को पकड़ने के लिए आखिर में जो लगाते हैं ना, वट एवर यू कॉल इट, बेट इंग्लिश में कहते हैं, दैट बेट इज दिस नारी बडिश पिंडिका. Now this you understand that how in the small pool of water that fisherman or people or children, आप यूट्यूब वगैरह में देखो तो बच्चे भी दिखते हैं आपको अनेक अनेक अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज में, एनी वेयर रिमोट में. how those children throw that string in the water and wait there for half an hour, 1 hour. They do their other works. By the time they come, they see that thread which they have thrown is caught by that fish. Because to the end of that thread, they have put that bait. Isn't it? Again, fish wala example here. So we are the fish in this samsara kardama, chitta kardama, and our own durvasanas are the thread, and to the end of them, what is put is that bait, and that is the nari. The final one is that. उस बेट के लिए तो मछली वहां जाकर कट फंस जाता है. देन यू सा इन नृसिंह लक्ष्मीनृसिंहकराम स्तोत्रम. इट वाज न संसार जाल पतितस्य जगन्निवास सर्वेन्द्रियार्थ बडिशस्थ जशात्मनश्च प्रोत्खंडित प्रचुर प्रचुर तालुक मस्तकस्य लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भवदे करावलंबम. Then that is caught, that fish with that thread or rope pulled out, and उसका गला जिह्वा जो भी है काट देते हैं. So the man named Machli is caught by the bait of woman. That is an example. And he is staying in the kardama of the chitta vrittis, and the rope and thread is durvasanas. Many janma earned vasanas of kamadi vikara. So here also you can picturize somebody standing, throwing the rope which has been put with the bait. Then the snake, the fish in that is caught, he pulls it out and kills. So the man can feel himself as that fish, that bait is a nari, that the rope is the durvasanas, and we are staying in that water of chitta sankalpas. And then we are caught with that nari, pulled out and killed away. That's it. श्री राम जी का कितना विचार है, कितना आलोचना, थिंकिंग. वेरी वेरी नेचर को लेकर वहाँ होने वाले अनेक अनुभव ही इज टेकिंग, गिविंग अस द विजडम. देखो इन सबको देख कर ही फिर द लेटर ऑन गुरुस लाइक आदिशंकर आदि फाउंड द होल वर्ल्ड टू बी नथिंग बट एग्जाम्पल्स टू लर्न द वेदांत, द ज्ञान, द मोक्ष मार्ग. For the ignorant fellow, the whole world is the giver of the prerana for bhoga. For a vicharavan, the whole world is the giver of prerana for yoga. We have to be yogi and learn from everything. Again, next sloka number 21. Manduram chaturanganam alanamiva dantinam pumsam mantraiva ahinam bandhanam vamalochanah. Bhagavan says, Manduramja Turangana. For the horses of the the horses are tied down, in those big heighted wooden planks all around, taken from entry. Then it is closed. Then that particular gallery where the horses are tied down, not allowed to come. They are called in English, Hindi as Sanskrit as Manduram. So Manduram cha Turangana. Then if you compare the human man to be a Turanga, the women is like the Mandura. Not allowed. You can check that in any of the horse race competition. Before the horses come for the race, where they are kept are in those closed enclosures, jumping above which they cannot come. That enclosure is called Mandura. So Turanganam Manduram. If the man is Turanga, the woman is the Mandura, he has no freedom to come out. Second one, which is common, Alanam iva Dantinam. For the elephants, that strong pillar or pole, which is iron made, which is so deeply put inside the earth that 10 elephants also cannot pull it, and to that the elephant is chained. So if the man is an elephant, that alana is that women. Second example. Third, Manduram Chaturanganam Alanam Dantinam Pumsa Mantra Iva Ahina. Like for the snakes, the mantra. You know that? Interesting, there are snake control mantras are there. ग्रहण के समय दे आर ऑल लर्नड. आई नो स्नेह का हो, इसको क्या कहते हैं, वृश्चिक, स्कॉर्पियन वगैरह, बिच्छू. So that mantra when it is put, that snake becomes behosh. It becomes energy effectless हो जाता है बस मंत्र बोलने से, है ना. सर्प नियंत्रण मंत्र. It's or its poison is taken out itself. सांप खुद ही उगलता है बाहर, पूरा निकाल देता है. Or a person is bitten with the snake by the mantra chanted, that poison effect goes away. But the main thing is the सांप खुद ही either बेहोश होना, or when he makes a mantra, after that he makes the snake dance according to his tune. बहुत सारे सिनेमा में तो आपको दिखता है ना, ये जो सांप और सपेरा वाला. So that sapera's mantra makes the samp dance to his tune. So you know these three things now. Turanga for the horses, Mandura. Alana for the elephants. Then mantra for the serpents. Same way, the bandhanam pumsam vamalochana. For the human being, the bandhana is the vamalochana, the beautiful eyed, these women only. Bandhanam bas. A horse is powerful to run, but it can't run, it is in the mandura. Elephant is powerful, but it is tied in the alana. Snake can go fast and bite and do all. No, it can't because it is deluded by the mantra. So, to a man with all his abilities, capacities, bound and tied down into this, the chain of lalana vamalochana. Always remember, not the outer woman, but the mind में जो women है. But the women in the mind comes from the outside only. Therefore, both. All his abilities, capacities, goals he conceives, and all of them, they are totally forgotten. Made this person a puppet and is destroyed only by that Lalana named destructive power. You know, a sadhaka should think in this way again and again, again and again, and strong decisions having taken, putting all restrictions, commitments, has to withdraw himself, his mind, from any of such thoughts, emotions. Then only we are safe as sadhaka. That is the purpose. Next one. Nana rasavati chitra bhoga bhumiriyam mune striyamashritya sanyata paramiha hina samstitim. देखो, this shloka is little different. You know, कि Nana rasavati, having the navarasas. Nana rasa means navarasas. Chitra, with so much of wonderments, etc. Then with that, iyam, whole this Brahmanda is bhoga bhumi. Iyam mune. Then, striyam ashritya sanyata. Such a world of bhoga bhumi, having so many chitra vichitra things that are spread out. So too, lot of the rasa etc. are there in this. What is the basic thing which is which making all these things prepared? Striyam ashritya sanyata paramiyavi samstitam. Then supported by, putting in the central point, the STHREE alone, entire Brahmanda, the Bhoga Bhumi, is standing firmly. I know. No, of these things you have to, you can't explain all that. You all know it. The places where the women are approached by the men. There are the panashalas are there, aneka rasa are there, chitra vichitra arrangements are there. That is like a bhoga bhumi brahmanda. But what is the central point? The STHREE. Now, with that particular place, the whole brahmanda is compared, and that whole place that is as a sample is centrally supported by the women. The whole brahmanda also is supported by the women only. स्थिर है ब्रह्मांड, नॉट डोंट टेक इट पॉजिटिवली। ब्रह्मांड अपने चित्र विचित्र दृश्यों से, अनेक अनेक रसों से, स्थिरता से निरंतर चल रहा है, बाइंडिंग द जीवास ऑफ ऑल लोकास इन द ब्रह्मांड by the स्त्री only. That is why in every of the yoni, 84 लाख में, there is a स्त्री is there tying down the masculine, whoever it may be. है ना? एवरीवेयर यू सी, स्वर्गलोक में जाओ, पाताल लोक में जाओ, जहां भी जाओ वही है. सो द ब्रह्मांडा इन दिस वे द भोग भूमि बन गई है बेसिकली around the स्त्री and all other chitra arrangements and nana rasas, they are given in this world, but basic is this one. So to put it another way, for all the kamanas, the raja or rani, you will call it as the स्त्री पुरुष आकर्षण. All other things are secondary munching things. Basic is this one. अब जिस तरह से समझ रहे हैं समझ लो उसको. नाना रसमयी चित्रा भोग भूमि यम हेमुने स्त्रियम आश्रित्य संयाता. स्त्री का आश्रय लेकर ही ये चल रहा है. पराम इह ही स्थितम, मतलब शी इज द परा, सुप्रीम मोस्ट, supported by the only the entire world Bhogamumi is there. Okay. Now interesting shloka now. Number 25. 23. Sarvesham dosha ratnanam susamudgikaya anaya dukkha shrunkalaya nityam alamastu mama striya. This type of example came in the last to last sarga also. अहंकार विचारणा के समय कहते सर्वेशम दोष रत्नानाम. If you compare all the dosha, shortcomings, mistakes, papa, etc. done to be the ratnas, all the ratna वगैरह कहाँ रखते हैं? They are put in a box. That box is सर्वेशम दोष रत्नानाम सुसमुद्गिका. Samudgika means that box in which these pearls, jewels are put. Treasure box. तिजोरी जो होती है वो तिजोरी ही ये है. सुसमुद्गया अनया. सो सारे दोष रूपी रत्नों को सपोर्ट देने वाला, और द वन which in which all these are stored, the box is the स्त्री only. The स्त्री means स्त्री kamana is the main petika box in which all other papa dosha rupi the ratnas are kept, and that is tied down with shrunkhala. And what is the shrunkhala? Dukkha shrunkhala. Yeah, it is giving nothing but the dukkha only. पेटी में ना, तिजोरी में सारे डायमंड सब गहने लगाकर ऐसे आयरन चेन वगैरह से बांधते हैं. सो द आयरन चेन्स आर दुख, द बॉक्स इज द कामना फॉर द स्त्री, एंड इनसाइड द ऑल diamonds etc. are all the dushta dosha karmas which we do. Now I will not explain it pictorially आप बना लो. So the man attached to a woman will do all the dushkarma led to or leading to the bondage of dukkha. स्त्री आसक्ति व्यक्ति सर्व पाप he will do and gets all दुख. स्त्री आसक्ति इज पेटी. पेटी खोल दिया तो सारे रत्न वगैरह निकले, और उसको यूज किया तो पकड़े जाएंगे कि चोरी वाले हैं. इसलिए दोष दुख रूपी श्रृंखला, we are put in the jail with that thread or rassi. दुख वाला. So therefore think about it. कामासक्ति, कामना को पूर्ण करने के लिए we need the artha, and the artha is never sufficient for kamana purti because kamanas are so much. Therefore, for the gaining of the artha, all dushkarmas are done leading to the anartha of the dukkha. Imagine कोई कामना ही नहीं है मानो, ओहो, the life is so free. Wonderful, na? Manashanti. So this is how one sloka 23. 24 में क्या कहते हैं? किम स्तनेन किमक्ष्णावा किम नितंबेन किम भ्रुवा मांस मात्रैकसारेण करोमि अहम अवस्तुना। नहीं, ऊपर के श्लोक में एक लाइन हमने मिस किया। सर्वेषां दोषरत्नानां सुसमुद्गिकया अनया दुःख श्रृंखलया नित्यम अलमस्तु मम स्त्रिया। Rama says, enough, I am not attached to any stri, any lalana, because he's a Yuvaraja, to entertain him in that Ayodhya of all that beautiful Vrindavanas or Upavana, they're all there to chant, dance for him and all that. I am not interested in it. Kim alamastu mamastriya. I am not interested. Advance Vairagya Bhagwan ko. Clear? Now in this also same. Kim stanena kim akshnava kim nitambena kim bhuruva mamsa matraika sarena karomyaham avastuna. What will I do with this avastu, which is the unreal thing, destroying thing? So here the three Sharira Bhagas are Varnita, described and said Mamsa Matra Eka Sarena. They are nothing but the flesh and flesh and flesh alone. How can I be attached to it? What do I have to do with that? आगे वाले भी last 10-12 shlokas also talk in this language so blatantly, so ruthlessly, so hard and strong, bitterly, so that we should develop that vairagya. Just like the Kavi log describe the Sundarata of the Anga Pratyanga, Sri Rama says all of that is nothing but mere flesh. Yesterday we saw जंगल में घूमने वाले ऊंट और जराफी में जो मांस कर्दम रत्न है, सेम थिंग इज देयर इन द वुमेन. Women also should think same way for the man. It is both. एक बताया तो दूसरे को भी समझ लेना. So मांसमात्रैक सारेण करोमि अहम किम वस्तुना अवस्तुना. What will I do? My mind is not at all. मेरे को अभी मन का मोह cannot cheat me, because the intellect got opened up to think and understand what is what. I am not deluded anymore. This is the meaning. Next one. Ito mam samito raktam ito sthiniti vasaraihi ब्रह्मन् कतिपयैरेव याति स्त्री विशरारुताम. So, so ito mamsam, ito raktam, flesh and the blood, ita astini, here all the loans, etc. Katipahi eva vasaraihi, within few days or months or years, the स्त्री gets removed or broken into pieces, parts like that. कुछ ही समय में, कुछ ही दिनों में. अब उसका मुझे कैसे अटैचमेंट होना है, दैट इज द मीनिंग. नेक्स्ट. यास्तात पुरुषैः स्थूलैः ललिता मनुजैः प्रियाः तामुने प्रभिभक्तांग्यः स्वपन्ति पितृभूमिषु. So same thing, more terribly, the different parts of the deha of the women which were enchanting, entertaining the men. Within few days, they'll be found scattered piece by piece in different parts of the Shmashana Bhumi. Swapanti Pitrubhumishu. And Tamune Pravivakti Angyaha Swapanti Pitrubhumishu. Just Achetana, the Anga Pratyanga are in that Pitrubhumi, means that Shmashana Bhumi mein और गिरे होंगे. No, देखो, these thinkings are the ones which will, when the disease is more, the medicine dose also has to be so strong. अभी ज्यादा है तो ऑपरेशन सर्जरी करके उसको निकाल के फेंकना पड़ता है. Isn't it? In the same way, in the depth of our hearts, these kamanadi are there. Therefore, this type of surgery or deep medication or treatment is so very much required. Imagine करो कैसे वैद्य लोग, they go up to the point of the problem, whether it is an ulcer, any of the other stones, वहां से उसको निकाल के फेंक देते हैं. Same way, from the core of the heart, if it has to go away, the attachments to all this kamana, the thinking should be as deep and strong and ruthless as it is given. तो ऐसे सत्यों से हम अपने आप को छुपाते बचाते हुए द डिल्यूटिंग असत्य एंड झूठ को we give our mind, intellect, and ears. Therefore, we see the never existing beauty, then we get infatuated, then the whole life is wasted only. That is what is the purpose with which Sri Rama is teaching these things to us. Okay, beta. Maharaj, 26 हो गए हैं. Then few more are there. We can enjoy them, studying them tomorrow. आज इतना है काफी. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य वासः सर्वमिदम्. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्. ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो राम मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मने गुणात्मने सर्व साधुरूपाय. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की नमः. पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे में आदि पराशक्ति समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. भारत माता की सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृत की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. These things, when we are exposed from any sources, to listen to them in our own calm, quiet mind, we do the sankalpa thinking of them and get infatuated, attracted, and destroy. Negative, positive also. We are given the data by Sri Rama, by Yoga Shastra. Now we have to take them and in our silent, sacred, isolated chamber, we have to contemplate and get out of all these attractions and attachments the positive thing. नेगेटिव भी हमने डेटा लेके सोच विचार करके मन को खराब किया ना. और पॉजिटिव भी लेकर सोच विचार करके मन को इन सब चीजों से मुक्त फ्री करना होता है. Any of this kama krodhadi durgunas, raga dveshadi durgunas, isha dveshadi durguna, somehow from somebody we heard, entertained, entangled. Now the Guru Shastra tells positive, listen it, use it, think about it, and come out of those negative. किसी ने ऐसे फ्री में खाना खिलाया, खाकर तबीयत खराब कर ली, अब डॉक्टर ने दवाई दी, लेकर ठीक हो गए. इन दैट वे. ओम